But let me ask you this. What does the federal government, in this case the Trump administration, want with voter data from Texas and across the country?
What they have said is that this is a way for them to be able to make sure that only eligible voters are on the rolls, which is also interesting for them to do because that is a responsibility that's up to the states to do. Actually, not the states necessarily. Like Governor Abbott and Secretary of State Jay Nelson do not have the ability, by law, do not have the ability to just sit at a computer and start deleting people from the rolls. They cannot do that. They don't. I often try to say that because I think people think that Governor Abbott or Jay Nelson are just sitting there and just like taking names off of that list.
Yeah.
And that's not possible. They do not have the authority or access to that. The county officials actually do. Voter registrars in the county where you live have that authority and have that responsibility to ensure that only eligible voters are in that list. And so that's why it's interesting that the federal government wants this, because now Texas has agreed, right, to give this information over to them. And based on memorandums of understanding that they have signed with other states, what they intend to do is to look through the list, look for anything that doesn't look right or anybody that may not be eligible there, and send it back to the states for the states to take action.